Probably about a year and a half ago, somebody had brought me up to speed on Biofire and facilitated an introduction. And the first thing I said to this individual who knew the Biofire team, it's unparalleled, I think, in anything in the firearms industry to date.
So the weapon is clear, there's no ammo here. This is a 9mm striker fire handgun. We've designed it targeting primarily the home defense market. It's a firearm that only the owner can use or someone that the owner chooses. Readily available, but not have to worry about somebody getting access to it. It's like I just pick up the gun, it works for me, I put it down, it doesn't work. There's no extra steps involved. One of the first things that will jump out to you, different from conventional firearms, is there's a fingerprint sensor right here on the gun, and it's designed to fit your middle finger. So as you grip the gun normally and you wrap your fingers around, your finger should land right on it. There's also this screen on the back of the gun, and that is housing facial recognition. So there's both 2D and 3D on the gun. It's positioned in a spot so that when you're at low ready, they should be looking for your face. And as soon as it gets either your face or your fingerprint, the gun is ready to fire.
Presence and valid biometrics.
Yeah.
Presence, that's defined as the gun recognizes that somebody's handling it.
That's right.
And then the biometrics recognizes that it's you handling it.
You got it.
The authorized user.
Those two things have to be true in order for you to shoot.
If I were to draw that weapon and somebody was close enough that they could try to fight me and pull that out of my hands the millisecond it leaves my hands, then the whole system resets.
You got it.
And it couldn't be turned against me.
That's right.
If I'm going to have a smart gun, it needs to do two things. It needs to do those two things perfectly every time. And I say this both as someone who has spent time in the research, development, testing, evaluation of upcoming innovative weapon systems for Naval Special Warfare and Joint Special Operations Command. And the team that's been put together with Biofire to be able to come up with something that will function every time or will never function when it shouldn't. It's unparalleled, I think, in anything in the firearms industry to date. Firearm, where it's the only one of its kind that, in fact, is as reliable or potentially more reliable than a traditional firearm. Having a family myself, and as a gun owner, a supporter of the Second Amendment, I don't remember how many times I tried to acquire it. I know it was somewhere on the order of 30 or 40 times at least, and it registered to me every single time I did. As an unauthorized user, I was unable to make it function when I didn't want it to. And so that's one huge step. That's going to prevent my son or one of his friends from using it and firing it. And I call this a life-saving device because that's exactly what it is. It would save the life of me and my family.